have a set here, so I'm just gonna get to it. They're called little bits, and little bits are tiny jokes that take a little bit to get to a punchline. I'll give you an example.
My neighbor likes to tell me about new restaurants in the area. We usually eat together. He's my chicken wing man.
Hey!
I read a headline that said monster storms across U.S., which is a bummer because it was about weather.
Sorry for the delay, everybody. There was a train delay due to blood on the tracks. Police said it was a family of four.
Met a girl named Virginia. We called her Virgin, but not for long.
I was working and had to part ways with a lumberjack. He got the axe. And I'm getting the truck out of here.
Pronouns have become an issue. Mahi mahi is now pronounced mahi, him, her, ex.
I was on a date with a lady, and she asked me if I ever drugged a beer. I said once in a blue moon. Cleaning can cure depression, which is how I tell my wife to smile.
If you die from drowning because the current takes you out to sea, that's a riptide.
I'm OCD about my jokes. Once I say one, I have to tell two more, then two more, then two more.
Running out of gas is like asking a stranger for a ride. It blows.
I don't know if you guys remember last night's game of Pictionary. I was drawing a blank.
Girls are like toasters. Easy to turn on with a finger, and when you get them wet, it ends in a bang.
A new iPhone came out. My first iPhone was a success. It took a while to get, but when I did, I felt like it was an accomplishment. Success!
I was playing fetch with my dog in the Amazon. He ended up in the river. Now I got a new dog because the other one was eating for dinner.
I tried to write a movie about a guy jumping off a bridge. It's dead in the water.
My neighbor asked me to help him hang a chandelier. We thought it'd be too heavy. Turned out to be a light fixture.
A teen pilot aims to be youngest woman to fly solo around the world, which she had to keep secret because her parents still think she's a virgin. I was playing fetch with my dog in the Amazon. He ended up in the river. Now I got a new dog, and I'm gonna name him River.
I read that caffeine is more addictive than cocaine. So I started taking my girlfriend to Starbucks.
Humans can spot lies with 54% accuracy. To achieve maximum efficiency, humans are advised to dab lies and not let the lie soak.
I was on a beach pulling the cooler with a friend. The cop stopped and asked what's inside. I said sandwiches. He opened the lid. I said they're on the bottom.
2 hospitalized after small plane crashes on golf course. First responders were quick to the scene saying they got a hole in one.
The secret to killing yourself is practice. One day it'll click. Then it'll click, click, boom.
I get cold sores, and the first time I got a cold sore was drinking out of a Mountain Dew can. So be careful when they say do the do.
The other day I tried sending money to a friend. There were problems with the transfer. He asked what happened. I said I couldn't Zelle you.
The ampersand used to be the 27th letter in the alphabet and was removed for leaving everyone hanging.
When you're with your family at the ice rink and your nephew asks to stop, say uncle. He'll laugh, and then we all fall down.
A hippopotamus cannot swim, so don't grab onto one. They'll get angry and attack. Then, you'll have to explain to the tour guide why Danny is no longer with us. Where's Danny? Danny didn't make it. The last time I had a massage, I was on the table with a friend. And in the next room, I started to hear a grunt. After, I asked my friend about the noise. He said, "It wasn't me!"
I can't look at him, said the vampire to his friend. Why, he asked. Because he's cross-eyed. You think the first person who created the calendar had a friend that always asked what year it was? I bet it was annoying when it first started. What's the year? 2.
When I was younger, I woke up with a cramp and told my mother I needed to go to the hospital. She said, "Okay, I'm going to get my hair done." 6 hours later, we were rushed to the ER, and after, the doctor said, "Thanks for catching it early."
If I was gonna name a company that poisons water, I'd name it Just Water, with a slogan of "Keep on moving."
Five Guys is the only restaurant that calls you out for being high. Yeah. I need bacon to shake. Be cool, man. Be cool. I always get myself into situations where I look like a racist. I'm serious. I know it's my fault. The one that gets me in trouble the most is when I text in a hurry. I'll say, KKK.
Recently, I got a job in an animal shelter just to see the look on the pet owners' faces when I had explained to them their dog died. My girlfriend is a Jehovah's Witness, which is perfect because I always forget her birthday. I was driving and saw an LED screen
That said, level 2, fire ban.
What happened on level 1 for Mr. Band to get fired on level 2?
What's level 3 gonna be?
Level 3, kill Band's family. Let's put an APB out on the bands because they make us dance. I wrote a short story. It's called The Shark That Can't Swim. This is chapter 1. There is no chapter 2. The damn thing died.
Lebanon's people lined up in queues of humiliation. They were asked to talk with a dick in their mouth and say hello.
A natural disaster is defined as an event where natural forces cause great damage and sometimes a loss of life occurs, which makes rape survivors natural disaster victims. I signed up to Bumble recently, and a lady asked if I ever drove a convertible Porsche. I said I used to, but the owners reported it stolen.
A cold shower sounds like a party you throw before an abortion. And no one pisses on their hands with a plate of red velvet. It ruins the taste.
She asked me what I was doing after. I said I was getting ready to go skydiving. She asked, how do I do that? I said I practiced falling down.
A bear chased a man for days in Alaska. The Coast Guard saw its SOS. That spelled out H-E. After the rescue, the Coast Guard questioned why the guy didn't call for help. The man said he tried to, but he was being chased by a bear.
Tesla was in the news for rampant racism. Black Adam was not supposed to work a double.
You think it's weird living in LA? Try ordering ice at a Mexican restaurant. Necesita ice? I mean frozen agua.
My girlfriend took me shopping, and she made sure we hit every store. So it'll be funny, when she was FaceTiming her mom, I picked up a dress and said, "This will be good for when you're showing."
Ryan Reynolds in a tinfoil cap. In case he spoils. That's my Reynolds rap. I want to do that one again, except I want to sing it. Ryan Reynolds in a tinfoil cap. In case he spoils. That's my Reynolds rap.
Mercury rotates slow, so in order to survive, all you need to do is catch the moment daytime becomes night. There's about 90 seconds of, this is nice. Then it's, should a vacation on Mars. I asked my wife if she had any fireworks the first time we met. She said, yeah, this one's a dud.
Tampax blames Amy Schumer for a tampon shortage, which also correlates with a shortage at the supermarket because she keeps eating all the chocolate, and she also keeps stuffing the tampons up her vagina. How do you know this? I had to pull some strings.
Britney Spears' doctors want her father removed as conservator, which inspiring her new summer single, She Gypped Me Baby One Last Time. I ran into a squirrel today. Poor guy. Didn't even know what hit him. I don't even think he could read. My car said Dodge. Probably thought it was a Ram. Betsy Davis calls to abolish the Department of Education. Instead, she'll institute relearnment camps where the boys go to Jupiter and the girls get stupider. The Real Housewives of Cedar Sinai are introducing a new character. Lozenge will be performing, and she won't go down without a fall. Davon Allen, wide receiver for the Eagles, was disqualified for a false start. Phillies fans are still arguing, since they do that all the time.
According to official Jurassic Park merchandise, a 3-day park ticket costs $500, which is discounted from the original price of $810.
An emu named Emmanuel Todd Lopez was chastised for a viral video because no Mexicans have middle names. The average person showers for 8 minutes. A person with above average height needs to use less water.
Meghan Markle wanted to be Hollywood's version of Princess Diana, and that's a turn on for paparazzi because they like the chase.
The best place to bury a dead body is just below the coffin. That's where the plot thickens.
Over 3 million shipwrecks are said to be lying on the ocean floor. But if you ask me, it's actually 4 million. 1 million was paid to keep quiet.
And last year for Halloween, I went as a clearance rack. It's a shirt that's half off. I've done a lot of things in my life. I'm thinking about changing professions. I want to be an exorcist for young women, and then fuck the hell out of them.
I went back to school, took a Spanish class with an Indian professor. Today I learned, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
My first college roommate was black. When we met, I said, "Hi, my name's Robert." And he yelled, "Oh, hell nah." Oh, hell nah, and I never saw each other after that.
There are many jokes with layers. This one's about cakes.
Today, I woke up with a knife and my girlfriend missing. Bought a cake from a witch doctor with a warning label. Be careful witching.
It's weird communists love ice cream and think everyone should get a scoop. Their most popular brand is Haagen-Dazs.
I need to get you back, sir. What's the last step in eating out a fat girl?
The last what?
Wiping your forehead off.
All right, well, this is Mahogany Jones, and I don't know. My name's not Mahogany Jones. My name's Robert or Bobby, depending on who you are or what you feel like calling me. MahoganyJonesIV is what I go by on social media, and if you need me, I'll be on the street sucking dick for the calories.
This is Fonzie, trying to buy a vowel on the Wheel of Fortune. Hey!